once again, everyone, and welcome to the Sanctuary. It's been a long time since we've done some Heavensward grinding, huh? Once again, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward and continuing on with our Anima Weapon grind. Since the last episode, we have gone through an expansion or two. A lot of changes to the standard formula. But the relic grind is still pretty much the same. This episode, we are going to be doing Soul Without Life as monks, so let's get right down to it. Come to create another Anima Weapon, have you? Needless to say, I should only be too happy to help. I trust you remember the required astral and umbral nodules? Yes, well, I will need you to procure some more of both. Sindoni will doubtless be able to furnish you with a sufficiency, assuming her skills are as impressive as they seem. I do hope she is where you last met. Perhaps you should speak with Mistress Rowena to know for certain. Really? Let's go, Rubido. Rowena? Ah, Chris! What brings you to the House of Splendors? Nodules for another Anima Weapon? You'll be wanting to speak with Sindoni then. You can find her on the terrace upstairs. Sindoni? The Warrior of Light. A welcome sight, shining brightly as always. What can I do for you today? Astral and umbral nodules again? I take it you put the others to good use then. Well, far be it from me to turn away a fellow connoisseur of crystals. That is, of course, assuming you have what is required to make them. I would have either a zodiac weapon or a complete set of luminous crystals from you. In any case, I very much look forward to working with you. All right, we don't need to go through the whole spiel this time. We'll probably recap once we actually hit the Heavensward jobs, but we're gonna head back to Azizla now. Going up bees. Adarshir? Welcome back, Chris. Were you able to acquire what we need? 1 and 2. Why I have to go back every time is beyond me. Yes, these appear to be genuine. I dare not ask what this cost you, but you have my sincerest thanks. As promised, the Soul Stone is ready. All that remains now is the ether infusion. And if the weapon Geralt is forged is strong enough to contain the resulting anima, we shall soon be the proud parents of a living weapon. Now then, let us begin. The ether has taken hold in the Soulstone, but it will not last long. Quickly, Geralt! Seal it within the weapon before the ether fades. That should do it. That thing ain't going nowhere. Now that there's a weapon worthy of legends. Aye, an Anima Weapon. Have animated rising suns. Build it with pride, lad.
Some say she's the finished article just yet. A weapon fresh from the forge is one thing. It's life we're talking about. She's not but a suckling babe. Once putting through her paces and toughening up. I can pound her with me hammer, of course, but that ain't no substitute for real battle. You ask me, you need to get it out there and teach that Anima what it means to be a warrior.
Excuse me, Geralt, but might I have a word with our friend here? It was, after all, my research that brought us this far. Come, Chris. Let's discuss the next step in developing the Anima. Alright, we now have a pair of animated rising suns. I wasn't a big fan of looking at these. I like using my fists, I don't like anything on them. Just an aesthetic choice. But we still have several more weapons to go, so we will move on. If you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. If you're watching on YouTube, here are the links provided. See you in a bit.